It's crazy that my first video is going to be on Vlogmas, but why not? So essentially, I think that I feel like I should do a video later on that kind of just talks more in depth about what I'm doing and my journey to medical school. So just a brief overview. I am a public health major, a undergraduate senior, but you can call me a super senior because I've been here for a while. I'm 25, so it's been a journey, and we can talk about that later, but that's just a quick overview. I am planning right now to take the MCAT in May 2023, which is also my birthday month, so hopefully things go well. But right now I'm studying, and I have this really planned out study plan. However, it keeps changing, and so I also want to go into depth about the way I study because I have ADHD, and that brings this entirely different factor into the way I digest information. But I think in this video, it's just a introductory, this is what I do to study. And yeah, just stay tuned. I think I'm just going to do a voiceover just to show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, for a long time. And even still now, I do Pomodoro. My brother told me about that because I have to be up and active and moving around. I'm not the type of person that can sit down for 2 hours and just study. I have to get up, I have to run around, I have to stretch, I have to go talk, I have to do all of these things. And even with flashcards, if I'm writing my stuff down on a flashcard and I'm trying to memorize it, I can't sit at a desk and do that. I have to actually be walking around or the information won't stick. It's actually really crazy. When I'm taking an exam, I actually remember where I was standing in the room when I saw that card in my mind, which is crazy. But if I sit down, it's I don't remember anything. And I cannot explain why, but it has been like that for the longest time. But this is just a overview, and yeah, a little introductory how I'm studying for the MCAT, part 1 of my medical school journey type of video. So it may be all over the place. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully when you see it, it's very succinct, and hopefully it's very succinct and cohesive. Happy Vlogmas day 1. Wow, it's December 1st. It's literally 6 months until my exam. Mind you, I have not registered for it yet, but I will very soon. I'm waiting on some information to come back from the AMC. So yeah, and hopefully I can just I don't know, maybe my journey will give you guys some tips and tricks, because not everything, but a good portion of the things I've learned has been from a good portion of the things I've learned has been from watching YouTube videos and just from mentors and different programs and things that I'm in. So, but I really wanted to I don't know, give back in a way, just because I know that medical school is a really hard journey, especially for minorities, especially for first generation college students, and especially for people who are coming from majors where they don't make medical school seem like a path that you'd be able to take. And I remember being a undergraduate freshman actually, and I was a freshman and sophomore. Like I said, I'm 25, a couple years ago. But yeah, and talking to advisors and them being oh, if you want to go to medical school, this is definitely not the major for you. You need to declare biology, you need to declare pre-med. And I was kind of worried because originally I wanted to be a nurse, but I was thinking I wanted to be a doctor. I wasn't sure, but I was just let me stay in public health. And I actually fell in love with it. And I honestly feel it's almost insane to say that you shouldn't be public health, and decided to go to medical school because I feel public health really trains people in how to work with patients, how to deal with people, how to address people and their experiences and who they are, as well as the biological or physiological side of what they're going through. And I think that those are really important components to look at a person holistically and understand hey, this person may be diabetic, but we also have to look at the fact of do they have a home? Like, we want them to take their medicine, but do they have a refrigerator to put it in? Do they have income to go and get the medicine? Do they have transportation? Like, who is this person? Are they predisposed to diabetes because of their race? What runs in their family? You know, is this person shy or embarrassed about their diagnosis? Is there a certain way that I should maybe approach talking to them, rather than just thinking like, this person has diabetes because their glucose such and such and such and such and so forth? And those things are very important, very important. But I think that if you don't know how to talk to a person, the treatment or the treatment plan that you have for them is kind of, it doesn't matter if they are not going to receive the information. It's just information floating around. I think it's important to know how to speak to a person so that what you're trying to convey is received. And I think that public health really teaches you how to see a person as a person and then address their medical need. And so, yeah, here we are. I'm really passionate about this. I'm probably going to talk about this a lot more. And I've had, like, this is not me just saying this. I have like family friends who are doctors. I have a family friend who's a surgeon, and she's like really big on this too. She agrees. There's so many people that said that they feel like public health should be like a mandatory like training or a couple classes, because it's just a really important I don't want to say topic, because it's more than just a topic. It's just really important to have that background when approaching patient care. That's how I feel. But yeah, so happy Vlogmas, December 1st, day 1. And guys, I might not do one every single day, because as I said, I'm studying for the MCAT, and this is a ringer. But yeah. Okay, so I think it's really important to note here that I am studying hard, but I just wanted to mention that I am a public health major, so I do not have all the classes that I should have for taking the MCAT. So I am doing a lot of preliminary work, so like studying lecture series, and so that's what I'm doing here, like really just going over content and just trying to get some of that information so that when I look at the Kaplan books, it's familiar and it makes more sense. So yeah, I'm just going over this information. I found these YouTube videos, and I was like, you know, let me just save them and add them to my playlist. And so I watch them frequently, and I just take notes and like different subjects, and I try to do like 2 subjects at a time. That's what I've been doing. But yeah.
Wrote you a letter. Now that I'm here without you, hope that you're better. Hope that you found someone new. 'Cause I'm getting older, know that I've changed, and I can't go back now, nothing's the same. But
I honestly just added this part in as a reminder to myself that outside of studying for this exam that's trying to swallow my life, I'm a person with interests and hobbies.
will you remember the way that I was? Will you remember?
Okay, so as you can see, back at it again, studying. I'm about to get real hype because I'm going through problems and I'm getting them right. Hey, it's going perfect. And as you can see, my pink bowl right there, because my mom made me some food. Clearly she loves me. It's so good to have a support system. But yeah, like, hey. But yeah.
Will you remember me? Last summer we made plans like we will always be. We said by now that we'd have everything.
Okay, so I think I've decided that instead of like how people do Vlogmas like every day, I think I'm gonna do it like maybe twice a week or once a week, because there's no way that I'm recording every single day. Maybe twice a week, just to give like an update on where I am with studying. And I think that at the end of this video, I'm also going to show you what my study schedule looks like, but I'm gonna do a voiceover because I need to explain some things, because things keep changing. So just work with me, guys. This is not like retrospective. We're in this. I'm not doing it and working my way back. We're in this now. This is like, it's evolving. I don't know what it's gonna look like. You're gonna be with me every step of the way. So yeah, so for today, I work on that, but then I'm gonna jump right back into this. So hopefully I can get through a biochem video really quickly before I leave. But I might just edit this video just because I have an exam today, literally in a couple hours, so I should probably just like go over the information for that. But I am glad that I did something this morning. So I'm gonna show you the study schedule. Yeah. But yeah, Vlogmas. So guys, please excuse my everything. Like, I'm just a mess right now. But I am on my way to take my final for my research methods class. My plan for today is to take this exam. I usually stay on campus and like chill with my friends and like do all of that, but because it's in the semester, I have like this leg injury. I just want to go home and I need to like study. Like, I really need to study. I feel like it's easy to just be like, oh, I have time in 6 months, but time goes by quick. And what I don't want is to get to like April and be like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because one thing I really, really, really don't want is to have to go through this process again. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to study. I'm going to work on this paper that I have for a final. I have another paper for a final, and I think I'm going to work on those two things, and then I'm going to go back to studying, and I'm just going to really chill at home and just try to get as much studying done as I can. I think I'm going to go through a video of biochemistry. I'm going to do another general chemistry, and then I think I'm going to go through the Kaplan psychology and sociology book and do some Anki cards. So I was supposed to like do a lot more this morning, but I kind of got like caught up doing other stuff. And yeah, so that's another reason why I'm like documenting this too, because I have to hold myself accountable. Like, nobody is going to be over me. Like, you need to study for this exam. If you don't do well, you're going to get an F. This is something that I'm doing because I want to be a doctor. So it's like, I have to really hold myself accountable. And I think that documenting my journey to becoming Dr. Earp, I think that'll really be some accountability for me. Yeah. So I'm on my way to school. I am driving, and hopefully this is a quick exam. I'm not nervous at all. I really just feel like, let's knock this out and get back. This is the original study plan, and it's just too much going on. So I switched it so that I can do 2 subjects a month, and I'm actually using the Kaplan books now. Before, I was waiting until I was done studying the subjects, but I feel like I have 6 months into my exam and I don't have time for that. So I'm going to do it this way, and hopefully it works out. This pimple is so problematic, but it's okay. I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys that I got my grades back for my final that I told you I was taking, and I got a 99. I'm so happy. But yeah, today I think that I'm going to go to class, come home, and work on my new study plan that I told you guys about. It's not that much different. It's just including the things that I feel like need to be included at this stage in the game. So I'm going to work on that, and I think I'm going to end the vlog with this video. And I think next week, for 1, this pimple will hopefully be gone, and for 2, I'll be able to tell you guys how that study plan is going. And hopefully I'm actually studying every day so that I have something to talk about, because I need to stick to my plan. I really do, because like I said before, the whole cramming won't be doing that. So it gives, do what you need to. And yeah, guys, but I'm so happy about my exam. Like, I wasn't concerned, but I was like, dang, like I haven't really studied. Like, because I have so much on my plate right now. And I was just like praying, like, God, please, like, I have the best intentions. I really do. I'm not trying to like get by, but it's giving stress. But it's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Yeah, but today is Friday. Happy Friday, guys. I know I said I was going to end my video, but I just need y'all to understand something. Y'all see this? The pimp walk because of the knee is crazy. But bye, y'all.